Why should positive reinforcement trainers like Zak George fear me? They should. And the reason why is that when I started my YouTube channel, I had one thing in mind. And the one thing in mind that I had was to educate people and make sure that they understood that training a dog with food is unnecessary. It conditions a dog to be excited. It makes you look like a resource for snacks. And that's the message I'm still sending and always going to send. It's unrealistic. Ask your dog trainer if they went to ABC food training school. If they said yes, then you're dealing with somebody that is not, that they're purely positive, meaning they're not going to even tell your dog no. And if they are telling your dog no, they certainly weren't trained to do this. Purely positive is just that. It's purely positive. It's an unrealistic method, and it's sold to the American public, and it's sold to the public around the world as like the humane way to train a dog. It's not humane. We have millions of dogs dying on this planet every year because of lack of training or improper training. And we have an army of these people out here like Zak George spreading disinformation, selling something like it's an Amway product. Zak George and all the positive reinforcement trainers should fear me. And one of the main reasons that they should fear me is I have a wider range, meaning I can train service dogs, I can train house dogs, I can train hunting dogs, I can evict behavioral problems, I can do things that they can't do. You should fear me. And the other reason why I have a wider range is that, now keep in mind, I only have 30,000 subscribers right now, okay? But I have 15 different playlists. 15! I'm a Bigfoot researcher, it's true, and I'm a comic. I do gardening videos, I do cooking videos, I talk about politics. I have just such a wider range. There's going to be a tipping point where my channel just starts bumping up real fast. And it's not doing too bad right now, so I will catch Zak George. And as I catch him and pass him up, I'm going to be spreading the word that training your dog with food is unnecessary. It is. It's ridiculous. And you have to teach the dog no. It's unrealistic to think that you're not going to teach the dog or you're not going to say no to the dog, so you should learn how to do it properly. Imagine your dog is growling and barking at the mailman and you're not supposed to do anything until the dog stops doing this, and then you're supposed to give them food. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Most of these positive reinforcement trainers won't work with a dog with, the most common behavioral issue with dogs, which is aggression. It's absurd. Stay away from these people that went to ABC food training school or Caine Pryor, the Caine Pryor Academy. It's purely positive. It's unrealistic. The dog owner hears, oh, you can train the dog just purely positive. You don't have to, and then doesn't that sound good? Well, it doesn't work. So much of my business is dogs that were trained, dogs that bit people. I seem to be able to turn them into service dogs. That's most of my business, is training physical assist dogs. I use zero food, zero treats. Don't listen to Zak George. Don't listen to anybody that went to ABC or Caine Pryor. And these people should fear me. Zak George should fear me, and all the positive reinforcement trainers should fear me. Why? Because I'm going to hit them where it hurts, in their bank account. I have no problem with I have no problem with people that are balance trainers using food, but I do have a problem with balance trainers that just keep using food. If they wanted to use a minuscule amount at the beginning of training, okay. But I see too many people they just continue. I know balance trainers that are with their own dogs. They're still using food. I know this woman in Chicago still using food with like an 8-9-year-old dog. Those people should fear me too. Watch out. You call yourself a dog trainer? Are you using food? Do you tell your dog, do you teach the people to use no? If you're using food and not teaching your dog or teaching dogs to understand a negative, you should fear me. You definitely should, because I want to hit you where it hurts. Your bank account. I want to educate people. I'm gonna pass Zak George in the next couple years. Watch. Watch. I will.